Okay, hey, what's up guys, it's WTFN here and welcome back to another video where today you might notice a slight difference in video quality. Basically, I'm just using my DSLR again and I've finally got a ring light, so yeah, brightness is a bit better. And I also, you can't really see it, but it's down there. I got a video capture card so I can actually put my DSLR on my PC. Just saying, if you see any lag at all in this video, just know it ain't the camera or the capture card, it's OBS. I have no idea. My camera, literally when OBS previews the video to you, it looks smooth, it looks great. But the minute I start recording and the video outputs into like my folder, it just comes out laggy. I have no idea. I will hopefully try and fix it soon. But today we are doing a mock theory test 2020. So, yeah, let's see how that goes for us. Because I'm now, if you didn't know, 17. And I need to potentially at some point do my theory test. So, yeah, this will be a little bit of practice as well. Okay, first question. You're at a railway level crossing and the red light signal carries on flashing after the train has passed. You should. Okay, well, I mean, if you don't know this one, yeah, wait. I'm gonna say wait. Yeah, obviously. Obviously. Okay. If you have been disqualified from driving in addition to serving your sentence, what must you do to get a driving license again? Now, this is a bit of a tough one. I obviously wouldn't know because I haven't even had a proper full driving license apart from a provisional to like fully get taken off of, which I wouldn't anyway. But I think you have to reset everything, but I might be wrong. Um, uh, hmm. It's a bit of a tricky one. Uh, I'll just say that. No, I thought that. See, it's like when your brain's like on something else, you go, oh, I'll try it, and it ends up being wrong. So yeah, reset all tests after the period of discussion. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say that, but yeah, you gotta go with your gut instinct, and that time it didn't go well. While driving behind a vehicle on a road that is slippery and wet, how large a gap should you leave between that vehicle and yours? Now, I know there's a rule, the 2 second rule, but I mean, if it's slippery and wet, maybe it's meant to be 4 seconds. I'm going to say 4, but we're going to click 2. I was right. I thought I was right with that. Okay. Okay, that's easy. 70 miles per hour, obviously. Uh, I'm not going to read these questions out now because it takes so much longer. On the left side with parking lights on, correct. Uh, I would have said normal driving. Yeah. Okay, obviously you need to give way to the traffic to your right. Yes. You're getting to a property. Yes. None of the above. Correct. I'm sure it's 60. Yes, correct. Motorcycles. Correct. 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 I just had to read it, but it was a long question. It wasn't a hard question to answer. I just had to read it. Suspension. Correct. You can tell I've studied for this, but it's when I'm talking and like doing so much as well, I like forget my questions and I forget the answers. But it's like when I'm actually focusing doing it like normally, I can easily answer them. So it does give me a bit of confidence when it comes to proper theory test. But at the moment doing a video, I'm not doing too bad. I have to follow this. I would have said um your front fog lights are turned on. No? Oh, wait a minute. I was thinking dipped headlights, but I'm sort of getting my lights mixed up. Okay, that's fair enough. I was getting my lights mixed up. I would have said that, but I don't know why my reading there wasn't the best. Which is normally actually my good thing, reading. It's like my only strength. I would have said pedestrians. Yeah, indeed. Uh, no, it is essential. Okay, fair enough. I would have just liked to have asked someone, "Hey, do you want me to take your helmet off?" No, no. Right, well, you know what I mean. Okay, you're doing this. Overtake as wide as possible. Indeed. Okay, indeed. Respect cyclists. When I definitely am on the road, I'm going to respect cyclists. That's the thing you should do. It's a bit of a trick question. It's a breach of the law, I'm aware, or represent a breach of the law, but it also does damage your car battery, I think. Leaving lights on all the time just damage your battery. Ah, well that's easy. There we go. Switch on your hazard lights and call your breakdown company. Slow down and let it turn. Probably that. Nope, not under any circumstances. Probably that, yeah. Uh, I would have said me. Yeah, indeed. I was just like making sure. Some of them are quite trick questions, to be honest with you. Right, okay, sorry, I zoned out for a second there. Uh, Probably beep your horn. No. Ah, on a motorway. I didn't read on a motorway. Shit. If I literally don't know why I half read that. If I read if you slow down really quickly because of a hazard, I would have been like, right, beat your horn. But I never actually seen the motorway. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, on a motorway, switch on your hazard lights. That's why you've got hazard lights. I just thought it meant as if you're like on a normal road and like a child runs out in front of you or something, you have to like stop. And I mean, the only thing you could be able to do is beep because you're hardly going to stop in front of a child and go, oh, hazard lights. You know what I mean? Or not even a child, you know what I mean? Anybody. Could be a dog. Could be a deer, actually. Deers are really bad for like running out over the road. The amount of times I've been in a car and the deers ran out in front of us, and we've had to like slow down really quickly because they're, yeah, running across the road. Probably stop at the scene of the accident. Obviously, yeah, because if you go, it's like fleeing from the scene of an accident. They call it, I think, or whatever the hell they call it. Probably that. Yep, indeed. Ah, I'm definitely sure it's either 3 or 5. 3? Yes, indeed. That is competitive. Competitive is not a good way to drive. It's not a good way to drive. Test the brakes. Yeah, no, test the function of your brakes at this earliest safe opportunity. Indeed. Further than necessary. Yeah, indeed. Probably prepare to slow down, give way. Yeah, I thought that. I thought that. Okay, having a properly adjusted head restraint. Yep, indeed. Police officer flashes headlights. You and points to left. What do you do? Well, he's obviously pulling you over. Yeah, pull over. I would have said, turn next. I'll just pull over to the left. Yeah. Ah, no. I'm going to say the highest gear. Yes, indeed. Because I know it says it down there, but I was going to say it anyway. If you drive in a high gear, it reduces the chance of a wheel spin. Because obviously it's harder to push in a high gear, and when you're in a low gear, it can easily go kind of like that. So yeah, yeah, there we go. That's easy. You get an MOT after the first 3 years. So yeah, the first MOT certificate will need to be acquired in blank years after the purchase of a new car. 3. I was going to say anyone will probably know that. All of the above. All of the above. That's easy. What you do is turn the steering wheel towards the curb and put on the handbrake. Probably. Wait a minute, I kind of half zoned out there again. Select the high gear and apply the brakes firmly. Would it be probably? No. Oh no, wait, I'm getting mixed up. Yeah, a low gear. Don't ask me why. It's because I was thinking of the last one. Right? Okay. Yeah. No. Put in a low gear. Your handheld. When you're not driving in the car. Yeah, when you're not driving in the car, basically. Ah, that's easy. Your fuel consumption to increase. Yeah, because aerodynamics, whatever they call it. That means they're blind and deaf. So yeah. Because it will reduce the bleeding. Anyone knows that, really. Stops abruptly. Yeah, indeed. The right-hand lane, I'd have said for overtaking. Yeah, indeed. I already knew that, but I don't know why I said I would have said, because it is. Ah, that's not a good situation to be in. Probably pull it to side road then turn around, yeah. Fuck, my camera turned off. Okay. Apologies, you can still hear me, but my camera's going to be turned off because it literally just died. So yeah, the last question of this I'm going to have to do with a blank screen, or well, just this. You're driving down the motorway and planning to turn off your next junction. Unfortunately, you miss your exit. What should you do? Carry on till you reach the next junction at which you can exit. Okay, so that was great. I enjoyed that. We didn't do too bad. There was definitely a couple of questions we could have answered right, but I was kind of like just testing my luck. I probably could have. Wait, how many did we get incorrect? 7. We probably would have maybe only got 4, like really incorrect. Not being like a sore loser, we genuinely probably would have got about 4 incorrect, not 7, but because I've done one like this before and I've had 50 a few times, like 50 out of 50, but 43 is needed to pass, and I got 43. So we literally just passed. But yeah, that wasn't too bad on a theory test I've never done before, so that's not too bad. Anyway, all apologies that there's not a face cam for this because, yeah, my camera just died. But yeah, like and subscribe for more. Hit the bell notification to be notified on when I next upload. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye.